I'm 5.
Okay, good.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Karim. Today we are here to present with UTeM. So with me, the honorable and special guest, Associate Professor Dr. Bongchung Chu. So and also another current students who are currently studying in UTeM. He is Tausif. So hi everyone.
Hi, how are you guys?
So I'm going to pass to Prof. Chu to Dr. Chu to discuss about UTeM, and you will get the information and ideas about UTeM.
Okay, right. Thank you, Mr. Hussein. Hello,
Thank you.
guys. How are you guys? It's nice to see you here. Thank you very much for Mr. Hussein to invite me for this platform. So it's my honor also to have a chance to share with you what UTeM, this university is about. Myself, my name is Chu. You can call me Chu. I'm currently holding the position as Deputy Director for University Technical Malaysia Melaka, UTeM International Centre. I'm also a lecturer in Faculty of Technology Management and Technopreneurship. It is a technology management school. I'm working in UTeM since 2004, so it's a bit of time already. So I know this university for some time, and it's good that I can, share with you guys what I have learned and what I've known all about. So can we start with the PowerPoint, Mr. Hussein, please?
Thank you, Prof, for
Yeah.
giving me a chance to show the PowerPoint of UTeM. So we're going to discuss about UTeM now.
Yeah.
Okay. Does everyone can
Okay.
see? Yeah.
Yes. Is it you want to make it bigger for the audience? Is okay?
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right.
Okay. Right. So I would like to start to introduce University Technical Malaysia Melaka. We call UTeM. To differentiate with other universities, we always call ourselves as UTeM, and among our own colleagues, we call University of Technical. So this is a university. Our vision is to be the world's leading innovative and creative technical university. And our mission is excellence through competency. Next. Our mission is to provide knowledge through innovative teaching and learning, research, and technical scholarship. We also plan to develop professional leaders with impeccable moral values. And thirdly, generating sustainable development through smart partnership with the community and industry. Next. So a brief information about the categories of public university in Malaysia. In Malaysia, there are three categories basically. The first one is a research university. The second category would be the comprehensive university. And the last one, the third one, is called focus university. Now, focus university has its own mission, has its own roles and responsibility, which cater for the fundamental reason and fundamental responsibility of its own establishment. So, for example, under focus university, you would see some of the university which is specialized in Islamic studies, some are specialized in education. So, UTeM, as I already highlighted over here, we are specialized in technical. So, technical studies, that is our specialized area. Next. Next slide.
Yeah.
Is that okay for the next slide?
The faculties.
It is still on the university's categories. Okay, maybe I would like to give some information about the terms of technical at the first stage. So as you know from the concept and also for the philosophy, this will be shown through the next slide. From the Oxford Dictionary, I mean, I'd like to share with you about the definition. Technical means that they're connected with the practical use of machines, methods, technology in engineering and industries. Okay, so that's the reason why we align, UTeM is aligned with the National Technical and Vocational Education and Training. We call it as TVET. Maybe we go back on the two slides before. Yes, this is, yes, okay. So what we have here is under this technical and vocational education and training, the capacity and as well as the aim is to develop students' technical knowledge, occupational and skills needed for a particular engineering discipline or for future career. And as well as we want to like to develop the students' practical and hands-on expertise. And it is all based on the industrial-based program. It has to be industrial relevant because we are aligned with the 4.0 industrial revolution. And we are using the teaching philosophy and methods of outcome-based learning, problem-based learning, practical and application, which is always go for student-centered learning. And what makes this unique is they're solving real industrial problem. So that's the reason why when we are talking about university technical, there's so many keywords which I've highlighted. Practical, technical, skills, hands-on, industrial-based program, industrial relevance, outcome-based, problem-based, practical, solving real problem. So that is the key things that makes UTeM different from the other universities. Right, technical university, our UTeM is established on the 1st of December, year 2000. So until this year, we only 20 years, 20 years young. I would not call it
Yeah,
20
almost
years
20
old.
years, bro.
Yes. So it is the first technical university in Malaysia, and this is ranked as the 14th public university listed in Malaysia. In year 2019, we just celebrated our 15th graduation ceremony or convocation ceremony. So comparatively with other universities, we are considered ourselves a young university. And UTeM pioneers the practical and application-oriented teaching and learning methodology for higher technical education in Malaysia. So this is accordance with the Malaysian government decision to cater for high technical skills, human resource for the needs of industries. And to date, UTeM has 8 faculties, 1 center, and 1 institute, which provide in-depth specialization in engineering, engineering technology, ICT, and technology management discipline. The university offers academic programs at diploma, bachelor, masters. We have 3 types, which taught courses, mixed mode and research, doctorates by mixed mode, and PhD, which is the full research. So the programs offered at UTeM are highly specialized. Next, we are looking at the 8 faculties and 1 center that I have mentioned just now. So we have Faculty of Electronics and Computer Engineering. We have faculties of Electrical Engineering, Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, Faculty of Manufacturing Engineering, Faculty of Information and Communication Technology, Faculty of Technology Management and Technopreneurship, Faculty of Electrical and Electronic Engineering Technology, Faculty of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering Technology, 1 Center for Languages and Human Development. These centers caters all the linguistic subject as well as the compulsory subject for the students. And last one, we have 1 Institute of Technology Management and Entrepreneurship. Our academic programs, we have 88 programs. We have 13 doctorates, which include 7 PhD, 4 Doctor of Engineering, 1 Doctors of IT, and 1 Doctors of Technology Management. Under the Masters, we have 39, 11 for research, 22 for coursework, taught course, on 6 for mixed mode. And we have 31 bachelor degree programs, 6 bachelor for engineering, 7 for ICT, 14 for engineering technology, and 4 for technology management. And last one, we have 5 diploma programs, 4 engineering and 1 for ICT. Okay. So over here, we like to share with you what technology, the University Technical Malaysia Melaka, under the TUNAI, which is a technology at University Advancing Industries. Over here, you find that there are 5 sectors I would like to share with you. So the first one is about academics. We have already discussed just now, 8 faculties, 88 programs, and also we have 809 international students. This is just being updated. Our research is a niche area in advancing manufacturing and computing technology. We have 6 excellent centers of excellence. Our students' development, okay, this is something good for you to know about, where we have 93% of graduate employability in 2019, which is the 6 months after the convocation. And we have graduated of 29,411 graduates since 2005. And those students that graduated from UTeM would get professional certifications under Microsoft Data Science, Cisco, Oracle, Lean Six Sigma, etc. and etc. And we have industrial engagement, which is more than 100 industry partners. And then we have the industrial lab. This is where we're proud because we have the Samsung IoT Labs, ST IoT Academy, Cisco Academy, Microsoft IT Academy, Oracle Academy, which we'll share with you later on after the end of this session in some of these photos at this PowerPoint later. And for human resource, the staff from UTeM, you found out that we have 2,065 academic staff with 880 academicians. We have 31 professors. We have 95 associate professors. And from here, we have 326 professional certified staff, with 182 technologists, 42 for certified engineers, 56 chartered engineers, 42 certified technicians, and also we have 55.1% staff with a PhD qualification. If you're able to find our directories, you will start to understand that UTeM, under the UTeM Directory of Expertise, as I put over there, UTeM Directory of Expertise, then you will know many of our PhD staff, they are graduated from all those QS ranking or Times Higher Education ranking university. You'll be surprised that we are graduated from there. Okay, next. About the research niche area, we are focusing at advanced manufacturing and computing technology. We were supported by 4 trust areas: green technology, human technology interaction, emerging technology, and system engineering. So for these 4 clusters, under the green technology, you have green materials, green manufacturing. Under human and technology interaction, you have advanced control system, software information systems. Under emerging technology, you have nanomaterials. You have virtual intelligent manufacturing. For system engineering, you have quality and reliable engineering. You have manufacturing optimization, high voltage technology. Next, the slides about international students. So far, we have 809 international students, comes from 30 countries, 458 for PhD, Masters 160, and Bachelor degree for 191. What you can see on your right-hand side, these are the countries where the international students are come from and enrolled and studying in UTeM. Next slide, for graduates, as we have discussed, we have 29,411 graduates since 2005. And on the 15th convocation in 2019, there are 2,993 graduates from our UTeM. So we have 93 graduates employability of 2009, and this is a data that we obtained on the 14th of February 2020. Right. So the next slide is about where is UTeM located. UTeM is located in Malacca, and this is where that we call Malacca the home of UTeM. It is approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes driving from Kuala Lumpur International Airport. So this is in the middle of Kuala Lumpur and also the Johor Bahru. Next. And we are actually located at the UNESCO Heritage Site Historical City of Malacca. Malacca is a famous, world famous UNESCO historical site. This is the hottest tourism spots. That every year, during the holidays, we welcome all those international travelers that visiting Malacca. And we are located in this beautiful township. Next.
Prof, I have a question regarding that.
Yes,
So
yes.
I have seen like the Malacca is one of the oldest city in Malaysia. So
Yes.
how about the students, the heritage places? So how the students will getting like in touch with the city near the university?
Well, the oldest cities, the historical city, it also
Yeah.
has its own modern development. I think later on our friend,
Yeah.
Tausif might be can share with us how do you think about Malacca. It's a beautiful city, right?
It's a
Yeah.
wonderful city. Yeah,
Ah,
it's a fresh air, green city, and this is
okay.
good.
Okay, so the next one is about international networking. We are under the MTUN Technical Network of Technical University in Malaysia. We also under the Asian Uninet, under UMAP. Okay, this is a network of 570 universities in the Asia Pacific region. We also under ATUNet, the network of 22 universities from Asia region, and as well as IMTGT, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand Growth Triangle University Network. Next, for the international collaboration, you might be surprised that the young university like us, we have already collaborated for more than 50 universities worldwide, ranging from Asia to Southeast Asia to the Middle East, and after that we get to Europe. Finally, we reach to United States of America as well as the South American. Okay, so these are the networks that provided for us. What are the functions for this international collaboration? They allows the students for mobility, for staff exchange, the staff exchange from UTeM to this university, public lectures. Sometimes we invited them either through online or either they are welcome to come to our university for the public or guest speakers. As well as we also have the collaboration in terms of research, publication, joint conferences. Means that some of the university, they might organize a conference where the students, postgraduate students particularly, because they would like to do research and they need to do publication, as well as the staff together with the supervisors, they will attend the conferences which are going to be organized at these partners, collaborators university.
Okay, Prof.
Next. Yes.
I'm going to interrupt you. I'm sorry for
Yes.
that.
No
So there,
problem.
I saw there are Bangladesh on universities, Islamic University of Technology. So
Yes.
yeah, collaborate with because we are from Bangladesh. Actually, I
Yeah.
me and also the students who are currently studying in the present team is the guest. So, like, could you please tell me some information about the Bangladesh that university, how it's working with UTeM?
Okay, what we have with the Bangladeshi university so far, and then we have this
Yeah,
Islamic University of Technology. So you can
yeah.
find out how university technical like us, how we link with them. So far we have some mobility students from them, as well as we also conducted some of the the inviting speakers, as well as some of the research collaboration with these universities. At the moment, what we have facing right now is due to the COVID-19 that changed all the landscapes. So we are hopefully after this have been cleared, then we are still able to, move freely that we used to be, and then we'll start to visit all these universities. What you can do, guys, you can always Google the documents that we have on the universities to know what are the types of collaboration that we have with the Bangladeshi university over here. Okay,
Thank you very
so
much
we would
for,
like to, we like to
for
look
your
at the
kind
industrial,
information.
yeah. So can we look at the next slide for industrial partnership? This is the, okay, when you look at the logos and also the brand of the company, you know that many of these are multinationals companies, Infineon, Intel, Samsung, Huawei, and then you also have the locals one, which is a Proton. We also have Maybank. These are the big multinationals companies that we are linking with them for industrial partnership. So what we are doing basically is sending the students to attend for the internship, invited speakers from them. Some of them also become our visiting professors, teaching for some of our students for some of the technical subjects and so on. We also collaborate with them for some of their career fairs, in order to recruit the students by the end of the graduates, the students that already finished their studies. Okay. Next, we go for UTeM in the QS Asian ranking. Okay, currently in year 2000, as a young university, we work very hard, and then in year 2000, UTeM is already ranked as 451 until 500 categories, means that the top 500 QS ranking for Asian university. So I put this as an evidence. If you're interested, you might have a look on the QS homepage to know more about the scoring and so on. Okay, next we go for some photos. This will be the quick one. These are the cutting-edge facilities that provided in these faculties of engineering. So you have those modern and up-to-date, machines, technologies, and then the students have the chances to operate them, to know how to manage them. Next is Samsung IoT Academy. So Samsung set up this academy with us. Fantastic place, and most of the students really love to go to here. SD, this is SD's Micro Electronics IoT lab. Next, we also have what we call as UTeM Satellite Lab, which this is also the CMERP Satellite Lab.
So,
Okay.
Prof, I'd like to talk regarding this part about the
Yeah.
satellite. So in Malaysia, what are the university does have the satellite lab? So I think like
Uh,
many. So could you please tell the students like this is the golden opportunity for them?
Okay, you have to have this strong collaboration with the industry counterpart. This is the first requirement. So when these companies, they're interested in UTeM, they'll start to establish their center we call as an IoT, Internet of Things Academy. So in University of Technical Malaysia Melaka. And then we provided a place for them so that the students can learn the technology from these industries. So that's the reason why this academy is established. The students can access to the technology. They can also meet the managers over there, because the staff, let's say like Samsung, the staff, and also the ST staff, they are coming here. They can also provide lots of trainings, talks, hands-on discussions, everything with the students that are available in UTeM. So this academy basically is a platform bridging the industry and the university together. And it is a very fruitful project, because we are very proud of ourselves as a UTeM staff. We have these few academies that collaborated with us. And then we also have a few like Japanese university also setting the academy in UTeM. I mean, all of this information, you guys can always look for UTeM homepage when you Google University Technical Malaysia Melaka. Okay. For student facilities, the next slide. This is a slide all about the university's accommodation. a very new hostel that just recently being opened, can accommodate up to 5,000 students at one time. Okay, so
That's
in
great.
this, yeah, it's a very new hostel situated on a hill where you can see UTeM from below in the bird eye view. And we have the student facilities on the next, which is the sports complex. Okay, and the next we'll have this students cafeteria, and we have the shuttle buses services. We will pick you from your hostel to library to the lecture places. And then we also have Wi-Fi coverage in all over the university areas. Students activity centers. This is a place that the students will join their clubs. Any kinds of clubs that they prefer. For example, sports clubs, or might be intellectuals, academic clubs. And then the students will have their discussion over here. They can meet up. They can hold a meeting, and so on. Yes.
So, Prof, is it kind of an indoor game they can play inside the club?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. There's a lot of places over here. This is also the place that accommodates what we call as a UTeM food bank. The place that the students can obtain food freely from there. You can
That's
have a
great.
look on UTeM website later about UTeM food bank situated here. And then we have the students' health center. Okay, this is complete with observation ward, outpatient emergency room. The treatment that provided would be the outpatient treatment, emergency treatment, consultation, first aid, ambulance services, laboratory for tests, as well as dental unit. So it opens for all the UTeM students. Okay, next one. You want to see some photos from the university international students. So you see there are students who are participated in bowlings. Okay, and then the next pictures is the talk organized by the industrial speakers. And then you found out that the students also go to visit some places of the Legoland. For the previous slide, please, to let them know that the students are happy over here, I think. Okay. And you also have the students who are engaging with the sport for the next slide. They're playing footballs. They go for some trainings. And then as well as you say the chairs, so you can see the pictures over here for the students who are playing it. Okay. And next one would be the website address, which is www.utem.edu.my, where you can get further information. And we also on our Facebook, Twitter, as well as we also on our what do you call the Instagram. This is the bird eye view of UTeM, where the main campus is situated. And below there's a link for corporate video. I think we can show them the corporate video by the end of the session so that they can
Yeah,
see
so that
what
the
UTeM
students
is
can
all
see
about.
what is the real view of the UTM.
Yes,
So
yes, thank
thank you
you.
very much.
So that is the sharing that I have. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for your kind discussion regarding to show UTM. So now I would like to get some information. It's from my students. Actually, I got some inquiry regarding the students.
Yes,
Like
please, yes,
first of
please.
all, yesterday I try to review from the students. So they asking the entry requirement first of all the entry requirements of the students who would like to work. I mean study in UTEM. So could you please tell to the students, especially for Bangladesh?
Okay, for the English requirement, okay, I would like to talk about the English requirement first. Is that the students accept minimum of 500 in TOEFL, okay,
So,
as
Prof,
well
I
as
think I have a slide. I mean, the documents that students have to submit. I think so. Can I show?
yes, yes, please, yes, please. Yeah, if you
Oh,
show to them, then it will be
this is the
clearer
for
for this.
undergraduate, so the students can see.
Yes. Yes. So over here, if you look at the undergraduate students, okay, this is the one that the engineering program, the minimum grade C for mathematics, physics, and one other subject. For non-engineering, mathematics, C grades, and other two other subject. So that is the minimum entry requirement. And then if you find that this English requirement, then you will see that the IELTS requirement for 5, TOEFL for 500, and for MWET is band 3. MWET is Malaysian University English test. So, frankly, as a lecturer, I would like to suggest, if possible, students can obtain their English test beforehand. I mean, you can always get prepared with yourself. After you got your IELTS, you can apply. Then you get unconditional offer. But if let's say like you need time, then you want to submit your application first, you can submit the application that the conditional offer. So after that, when you complete your IELTS, then you can report to the universities, then the clearance could be done. The best thing is because IELTS right now you can conduct it through online, and it makes you easier for your studies while you are at your home country.
So,
Yes.
Prof, regarding the English requirement, if the student doesn't have IELTS and if they did not sit for IELTS, so is it possible they can apply in UTeM and also they can come and register under English?
Okay, at the moment, there are two situations that we need to take note. Okay, of course, the first one is the students without the English requirement, they need to sit for this program organized by UTeM for 3 up to 9 months prior the start of the program. Means that you need to sit for the program 3 until 9 months maximum, and after the program you need to sit for the English test. So it's going to be tested either by IELTS or by TOEFL or by MUET. So it's still acceptable, but I would say that you have to spend time in order to pass your test prior
Yes.
to the 3 to 9 months. Yes, yes. And then the second one, we need to take note. This has been conducted before. Right now, because of this COVID-19, a lot of studies right now are conducted through online. So the students might need to take the program of this English test as well as the English program through online. So by time wise, I'm afraid if because of this COVID-19, it might differ, it might put some pressure as well as my lengthen your studies. It's still acceptable, don't worry. But if possible, you get yours, then after that you can clear yourself for this entry requirement. I mean, some of the students ask me, sir, why is it entry requirement for English is so important? Because we are using English as our medium of a teaching mediums, and all the materials that you have is basically all appears in English. I know some in Bahasa, but those that engineering knowledge, management knowledge, ICT, all of these latest publication, books, journals, all of them appear in English. And then secondly, you need to you need to provide your capability by writing your assignment. You need to write your individual assignment, group assignment. You need to sit for the test, even the final examination. So we only have the English or Bahasa Melayu as our national language as an option. So only two options that we have. So English is vitally important in order to show your credentials so that there will be no problem in terms of communication and also your mastery. Okay, next one would be the cost of living. I think most of the students will be interested to know about it.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
definitely. For
Malacca
the
is
people,
not an expensive. Yes, Malacca is not an expensive city because it's still manageable. I mean, if let's say like you can plan to stay into the hostel, then you can save a lot in terms of transportation. But over here, they provide you with, for example, if you want to go for 2 bedroom apartments, it's 800 ringgit. Then you share with your friends. Then by head counts, might be 2 people, might become 400. If you share for four people, might be 200 ringgit. So it's really up to your way of you manage yourself. Utility 300 ringgit. This is the one that I would say that it's a very students' life for electricity, Wi-Fi, water. 300 is quite luxury. I would say some of the students might not thinking about having an aircon at their room. Some of them. So the utility could be reduced. Food wise, 10 to 20 ringgit is okay. Transportation, I mean, if you utilize the shuttles that we have, the bus services that we have, you save lots of money for transportation. I mean, unless you want to be independent, you want to gain your freedom, where you can have your own transportation. So I would say that fairly 1,000 to 1,500 ringgit. 1,000 is equivalent to 20,000 taka, is it? I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
is it? Yeah.
1,000 ringgit
So
equals to 20,000 taka,
yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, this is the
You
thing.
can
So
you
I
can
think,
have a quite a decent life in UTeM. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, it is
and also
not too
the
expensive.
fees. I think this fees is quite reasonable for like who would like to study in good university.
Yes, yes,
So this is one of the best option I could say also. And Prof,
yes, yes,
for you, I got a question. So could
yes.
you? Yeah. So I'm going to pull it up. So you could say.
Hmm.
So brother Atul asks like, please let us about hostel cost and the scholarship. Thanks.
Okay, right.
Thank you.
For the hostel course, I think uh, I do not have this the data at the moment, but my previous record, you can basically Google it. It's approximately 1,800 until 2,000 ringgit per semester for the hostel in university. Scholarship wise, I think Hussein, you might be can help me because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
sure,
tell
sure.
them
Prof.
in
In the
Tanda
last, yeah,
for
there is
tuition
a
fees.
tuition
Yes,
fees and the
yes, please.
scholarship.
Okay, can you help me by explaining to them because I do not have the knowledge about how much conversion for
Okay,
taka.
okay, Prof.
Okay.
Regarding that, thank you very much for giving me chance to. Can I speak in Bangla because that
Yes.
my students,
Yes. Sure.
our
Sure.
country
Sure.
students would understand very clearly also.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
সো আমরা এখানে দেখতে পাচ্ছি যে টিউশন ফিস উইথ হোস্টেল অ্যান্ড উইদাউট হোস্টেল। সো স্টুডেন্ট চাইলে হোস্টেলে থাকতে পারে অথবা চাইলে বাইরেও সে থাকতে পারে অথবা সে নিজে চাইলে ইউনিভার্সিটির সাথে হোস্টেলেও থাকতে পারে। সো এটা টোটাল 4 ইয়ার্স টিউশন ফি দেওয়া আছে এখানে 51,748 রিঙ্গিত। এটা বাংলাদেশি টাকা যদি কনভার্ট করা হয় অ্যারাউন্ড 10 লাখ টাকা। আর শুধু যদি টিউশন ফি ধরা হয় উইদাউট হোস্টেল সেক্ষেত্রে এখানে খরচ আসে 36,000 রিঙ্গিত। সো অ্যারাউন্ড এটা খরচ আসে বাংলাদেশি টাকায় 7 থেকে 7.5 লাখ টাকা। সো এটা হচ্ছে ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং প্রোগ্রামের জন্য। আর নন ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং প্রোগ্রামের জন্য স্লাইটলি লেস। সো অ্যারাউন্ড 1 লাখ টাকা করে কম লাগবে পার প্রোগ্রাম নন ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং। এছাড়া এখানে আরো খরচ আছে যেটা হচ্ছে অ্যাডমিশন ফিস। সো অ্যাডমিশন ফিস স্টুডেন্টস when they arrive they have to pay 4,783. So this is the students during the registration day when they arrive in Malaysia they can pay by themselves or they can pay using Bangladeshi any bank to transfer to UTM Holdings account. And also like it's mentioned at the first semester fees with hostel. So who would like to join with the hostel? So they can choose the option. If they don't want, well, they want, okay, I want without hostel. So they can go one it like, okay, then they can pay less. They can find out a hostel. So we can help for outside finding the hostel also. But the better we could say like I visited the UTM hostel, so it is very nice for students, re- really. So that is for the students who would like to join in UTEM, and we have students currently. So he would like to explain how is the UTM and the hostel and the facilities on how students can apply in UTM and how what is the cost, and they have supermarket nearby UTM, so students can go by like public transport or Grab or Uber, so they can choose how they want to go. And finally, UTM giving like 20% scholarship. This is like discount tuition fees for first semester. So who would like to join? They get 20% discount from his first semester tuition fees. So this is, I think, golden opportunity, and this cost, I think, any private university in Bangladesh who would like to complete their Bachelor of Engineering. I think if they compare, so this is very reasonable for them, and they are getting all right certificate. So this is good chance for the students. And another thing, Prof, can I show the postgraduate regarding the
Yes,
fees?
please. Yes, please. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, that is the way that the university try to project the real information, correct information for all of you. I mean, public universities like us, we are very young universities at the first stage, as I said. And secondly, is because as a public university, the responsibility mostly on, teaching, educating the young generation. So that's the reason why you are right. The 20%
A
rebate and
discount.
discount for the first
Yeah.
semesters. Yes, this is the one that we provided for the students, international students who registered under UTeM. Yes, please continue for the postgraduate then.
So this is the postgraduate. So please, Prof, could you please explain to them like the entry requirement for postgraduate? So how the
Okay,
students can apply?
sure. So for postgraduate, we have doctorate program and also master degree program. You would like to look at the master degree program because this is from bachelor. The bachelor with a minimum CGPA of 3.00, 2.75, or 2.5 from institution of higher learning recognized by the Senate. So we do not have a problem on that because when you submit your application for masters, we'll go through our Ministry of Higher Education system to check on this the institution that being recognized in Bangladesh. For masters, you will for doctorate, because of the masters that you have, so we are open for acceptance. For masters and also for PhD, also we put the IELTS 5.0. For TOEFL will be slightly higher, 520. MET should be band 3 for entry requirement. For PhD is 5.0, TOEFL 550, and also MET will be band 4. Okay, so I would like to share a little bit about our master program. We have 3 types just now. The first one is by course. Okay, that means a taught course. The second one is a mixed mode. Mixed mode means that you are doing classes, you have to attend courses, and then you have a mini research project by the end of the year or academic year. Mostly 1 year or 1.5 years, you need to do the project. So this is what we call as a mixed mode. The last one would be called as a research base. So the research base is a MSc, Master of Science. This is the full research. So usually the students can graduate from us within 1.5 years to 2 years. So that is the way that we try to speed up the process of putting the students' emphasis and also their benefits at our forefront because we need to make sure they graduate on time. For PhD, you have also 2 types, which is the coursework. Okay, we call as a mixed mode, which is a coursework plus a mini project. And the second one we call as a PhD, which is a by research. Minimum would be 3 years, okay? And we need to make sure that the students also have the inquiry mind of solving real industrial problems. So that is an interesting part about the doctorate program by mixed mode and also by research. Okay, then the next one, you would help me for the cost of living, Mr. Hussein?
Yes, yes, true.
Okay,
So this is like 3 bedroom house. It's around 1,200 ringgit. That means in Bangladeshi taka around 24,000 taka. So this is like 3 bedroom house. So students like 3 4 students can stay together, or they can bring their family. So this is very good opportunity. And also 2 bedroom apartment. It's around 800 ringgit. So around 16,000 Bangladeshi taka. It's per month. So there are 2 bedroom apartment. 2 students can stay together. So it will be cost around uh, 8,000 taka per students per month for the living in the good way, and also the electricity, Wi-Fi, which is included. If they want to include, is around 300 ringgit. So when the students stay together, they can share their bill, and
yes, yes.
and also their the room and also their rental. So, Prof, could you please tell the regarding the masters and PhD bar research program? So, student if
Yes.
they apply, so how long it take to get the offer letter from the
Okay,
university?
right. So for the normal process, I have to say, is approximately 1 month. Now, why is it? It's because you have to find your supervisor by giving your proposal. By research, by research. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
need to
very.
contact your supervisors, where you can always go to this, as I just now I said, you can Google UTeM expertise, and then when you go for the expertise, you can type the field of the studies, and after that you can see the name, and then there's an electronic CV. Okay, I think. Do you want to show them, Mr. Hussein, or do we, we just briefly over here? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
we
after
can
that, when
briefly.
you find the supervisors, you need to submit the proposal, communication with them in order to make sure that they're able to get the agreement from the supervisor. Means that he or she are happy to be your supervisor. Then after that, the submissions start to begin. Then you have to go through the process of application. Now remember, the attachment of proposal has to be together because you need to write your application with the title of your research. That is important. Then after that, you have to go through the process, send the application to the Postgraduate Center, which is called PPS, Pusat
Yeah,
Pengajian
yeah.
Siswaza. It's a graduate center. Then after that, then you will get the offer letter from them within 1 month. I would say that for research students, please make it as soon as possible. The reason is because you do not know how long you're going to take for the communication with the supervisor. That is the reason why preferable you can always make it earlier. But you always have no restriction for the students to come in and study anytime. Just remember, the official semester will be in September and February, these two official semesters. But for research students, master by research and also PhD by research, you can register, you can come in and study anytime. So there's no problem for the students' entry requirement. Entry time, not requirement. Requirement should be there, but the entry time should
Yeah,
be
yeah,
no
it's a,
worry about
yeah.
that. Sorry about
All right.
that. Okay, right.
So, Prof, like regarding the, I could say I saw a like discount for like masters. I
Yes,
mean, postgraduate program they have also 20% discount for first sem. So, is
yes.
there any opportunity for the students who do well, like they got the good CGPA in their like final, like I mean the semester final, like 3.5 or 3.8. So, is there any chance to get any discount or scholarship?
For this the scholarship discount at the moment, I mean this is in 2019. I mean this clause is on 2019. I'm not sure about 2000. I mean current moment. It was offered for the undergraduate students, basically for the CGPA, which is high CGPA. For masters, I do not have the information. Maybe after I got the information, I can share with you, Mr. Hussein, for
Yeah,
you
thank you very much,
to
Prof.
share with. Yeah, sure, sure.
So,
Okay.
Prof, I got another question. So,
Yes.
I could show. So, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, for asking a question. They have a sir. How many days need to get offer letter for bachelor?
Okay, right. So you see, if in a client charter that we have, it's of 14 days that we can provide the offer letter for bachelor degree students. Now, you have to understand that because 14 days means that the application must be equipped with the full documentations that you're going to submit. So, what are the reasons that causing the delay of this administration is application is because these documents are not complete. Sometimes we require this not found and everything, so everything will causing the mess. And there are changes hands also because after we receive we need to go for the faculties, so many changes hands will going to be involved. So 14 days will be the best day that we can offer for the students to receive their application offer letter. Yes.
Thank you very much for your important information for master, bachelor, and PhD program. So
Yes,
I'd
yes.
like to give the chance to talk about the UTM and how what is the UTM, the practical review of UTM. So there have currently we have students who is currently studying UTM. So I'd
Yes,
like to
Tausif.
pass to brother Tausif to talk about his experience. What is UTM? How he admitted UTM, and what is the facilities of UTM he is getting, even now in current situation also.
Yeah. What should I say in English or in Bangla?
Up to you.
It's okay, no problem. I mean, I can just I can just
You can
enjoy some of the
understand
words that
Bangla?
you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
It's not
it's
very good
okay.
kind of
It's okay.
like things. Okay, all
Okay,
right. So,
I'll say in mix.
okay, all right.
Okay, after my HEC exam, I passed my HEC exam. I was thinking, what should I do? Which university I should choose in Malaysia? I studied about many of universities in Malaysia, but I see this is the university UTeM. This is uh, this what should I say? This quality is so good, but this is not that expensive like others universities in Malaysia. So, and there is a subjects in FTMK, which faculty I'm studying right now. This is artificial intelligence. It's have artificial intelligence. It's have game development and database management. So there is many specifications in this universities has. So I preferred artificial intelligence. Which subjects is not available in other public universities in Malaysia. So I chose UTeM, and I heard about Mr. Shobuj from my sisters, and I contact with Mr. Shobuj in WhatsApp. Uh, then the requirements. My requirements was IELTS course and my AGC certificates, and I sent them to Mr. Shobuj, and he proceed all the procedure in with UTeM. Then I give my passport and get my visa, and after some days I came to Malaysia. This was a wonderful experience. After came to Malaysia, there was an representative in what is this stuff? She's and stuff. She took me from picked me from airport to universities. I came here and uh, admit in these universities. Uh, then I'm staying in hostel, and after some days, the class has started. I joined the class, and this is going on. This is going so good.
So, Tausif, could you please tell about the hostel facilities and university environment?
Yeah, the university's environment is too refreshing. This is fresh airs, and you I can't say this how much you feel better in this environment. And in this there is many hostel facilities, like we are getting internet,
And
very fast internet,
yeah,
and there is cafeteria beside the hostel. So every time the cafeteria opens from 8 morning, 8 to 10 p.m. at night, 10 to 11 p.m. at night. So we can take food from cafeteria every day, 24/7. Not 24/7, 7 days in a week.
okay, that's very good. So, how about like you are staying there? So, what about the current situation now? The students in the COVID-19. So, how are you eating? How are you like going out? What are the things? How are you doing? So, could you please tell the students so they might be like
Yeah,
confirm how is in your university?
MCP Road universities are giving a very helpful hand to us international students. We are here in this hostel. We are getting free food from universities, and everything. We are getting many helps. Like we need something to buy. We can go outside because we don't have car, or this is MCO period is going on. That's why we can go outside. But from every week, the our hostels staff go outside and take and give us our necessary things.
That's good. So thank you, Tosi, for your important information. So now we are going to show about the licensure video for COVID-19. So is it?
Yeah.
Can I proceed, Prof?
Maybe I'll give some additional information. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
We just we just continue our second block of teaching on this 4th of May. I mean, just
That's great.
last Monday, yeah. Because of this face-to-face teaching cannot be conducted, So all the students are being taught online. And one of the system that we use is called ULearn. The system that we use, and then we ask the students to have a lectures. Then we're using all sort of social medias and also these medias for teleconferencing to conduct the classes. I think some of the students might, the future students of UTeM are also thinking about this. For your information, at the moment, what we receive the information is the cross border, the borders remain closed until one day is going to be announced or released by the government. So what happened is if the students are interested, I mean the Bangladeshi students are interested to come to UTeM and study, you can register yourself officially, enroll as a UTeM student. Then for the first semesters, the lecture will be conducted online. So we will not be left out. The students will be contacted, everything will be
So,
set through the
Prof,
ULearn system.
regarding that, I have a question. Like, if the students, okay, they do get offer letter registered in online, so how the exam will conducted with the students? Is it
Uh,
same
ex,
as
ex,
online?
Exam also will be online.
So I
Ah,
think the students don't have to worry about the wasting time. So they
no.
still can register.
Yes, because we have to understand is COVID-19, although it gives impact to other people, I mean in our normal life, the study must be continued because the students has to graduate on time. So there's no reason about that. That's why we maximize the technology for ICT. Assignment, everything will be submitted online. That's why we have the ULearn system. I think Tausif, you know the ULearn system, right? You're using it, right? Yeah.
Using
Can you
every.
tell a little bit about the classes online so far? Do you think it's useful for the online classes?
Yeah, this is useful for online classes, and there are many platforms uh, MS Team for face-to-face classes, and we are getting many facilities from online classes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much, Sophie, for
sure.
sharing.
So we can, I think, yeah, Mr. Hussein, you want to share the video from my Vice Chancellor?
Yeah, yes,
Yes, please.
I'd like to
Yes,
share.
thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof.
Okay,
So I'm going to share
thank you.
the video. Of,
Yes, please.
right.
Wabarakatuh and greetings to all international students of University Technical Malaysia Melaka, parents and guardians. As we all know, the whole world is now facing the threat of COVID-19, and Malaysia in particular has entered the phase 4 of the Movement Control Order or MCO. This period has introduced us to an environment that is beyond ordinary and definitely unprecedented. This phase requires us to be resilient and adaptive, to pause and extrapolate. I understand that most international students are feeling anxious and fearful and eager to have clarity as to what will come next and what the university can do to assist. In trying times like this, we worry not only for ourselves, but especially for our loved ones and family members. I understand too that parents and guardians of international students are worried and anticipate information about their children and family who are studying in UTeM. Hence, to all international students, parents, and guardians, I take this opportunity to reach out to all of you to update you on the university's actions in response to the current COVID-19 pandemic. First and foremost, please be assured that from the start of the MCO, our first priority has always been the health and well-being of our students and staff members. This pandemic is probably the greatest challenge that any one of us would have ever experienced. With a total of 534 registered foreign students in UTeM, our commitment remains intact. Some students may already have concerns about the impact of COVID-19 on progressing with or completing your studies. Worry no more, as the university will be addressing this issue, and rest assured that you will not be adversely affected. Even as I'm saying this, the university has already started on the remote or online teaching and learning methods. Students can continue classes virtually through the massive open online courses or MOOCs and ULearn. Discussions and even presentations and meetings can be conducted via WhatsApp, Telegram, and WebEx. Academic references to assist and enrich student learning can also be accessed online. In short, teaching and learning continues despite this MCO, only that the delivery methods have changed. We have to put on hold the face-to-face interaction for now and optimize technology instead, with the students' health and safety at our best interest. As we progress towards the challenging weeks and months ahead, I call upon all international students to remain calm. The university will continue to provide daily updates related to preventive measures and healthcare tips from official and verified sources such as the National Security Council, Ministry of Health, and Ministry of Higher Education throughout this MCO. The University Health Center is open 24/7 with doctors in attendance from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and henceforth on standby throughout. Counselors are available for students needing advice and support. The university hotline is open 24 hours and the University International Center's offices are available and ready to assist as and when required. Do keep yourselves informed of the announcements shared from time to time on the university official websites and social media. Check your emails regularly and read the FAQs shared by NSC, MOHE, and UTeM. To date, the university staff and student volunteers are working tirelessly to ensure students' welfare are looked into and provided for. Sufficient food rations, supplies such as rice, milk, bread, eggs, biscuits, and noodles are sent every other day to off-campus students, while those staying within campus receive 3 meals per day, all borne by the Malaysian government. In addition, food coupons are also distributed to students for purchase of additional food items at the University Mart. All in all, we want to ensure that our students' sustenance is not affected during this movement restriction period. As with any student abroad, being away from your family may not be as daunting as during a crisis period like this. I thus seek your favor to reach out and support your fellow friends in these uncertain and trying times, in which some people may particularly be fearful for themselves, family, friends, and loved ones. I'll expect you to maintain social distance and observe the health procedures and guidelines at all times. As self-quarantine becomes a feature of many people's lives, I am particularly concerned that we do all that we can to help one another to help maintain our mental health. Contact the University International Center if you need any assistance thereof. In the wavering months to come, we will need empathy, patience, and tolerance. With togetherness, resourcefulness, and wholeheartedness in what we do, I am confident we will overcome whatever challenges come our way. In closing, I know you will continue to support and help one another in these crucial times. And remember, your voice is heard. Please do contact us and let us know immediately if you need any assistance. Though many of you will rarely see your colleagues, lecturers, and others in person for a while, let's continue to work together, study together, and support each other through this crisis, which I believe will eventually come to an end in due course. We will continue to prioritize your health and well-being as we follow the government's and public health advice. Finally, please look after yourself, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching the Chancellor video. I would like to say, Prof, like this is a good things for the students who are staying in the university. So they are getting 100% support from the university, even for the
Mm.
food, for the medication, and for the environmental. I think this is very good time. And Malaysia doing very good in terms of COVID-19 compared to other like top world countries, like the first world countries. Yeah, this is a good example for the Malaysia.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, basically, that is the way, we help each
Hello
other.
everyone.
Yeah.
Today we have two special guests from India.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the way that we are helping each other during this time. As what our Vice Chancellor has mentioned, this COVID-19 doesn't stop us from keep moving on. So the message are there, empathy, try to support each other, and then we'll able to sail this through definitely. Mm.
Thank you very much, Prof. So, like this is very good thing. So last time when we survey, we got very good in like review for the UTM. So for the tuition fees, I could say like this is very good opportunity for the Bangladeshi student basically. So who would like to study in engineering? They could able to pay like the tuition fees because in Bangladesh is most of the students are from middle class who would like to study in Malaysia or some countries like that, and they are studying. If they study in Malaysia, I could say like it's very good opportunity, all ranking university, reasonable tuition fees, and they're getting valuable certificate. So I have one inquiry regarding that, like what is the best subject for UTM? So which students more prefer to join?
I think this question we would like to ask Tausif better, isn't it? I mean, he can tell you which subject are more preferable. Tausif, can you help? Which subject are more preferable by Bangladeshi students?
Which subjects?
Yeah,
Uh,
more preferable for a UTM.
yeah, many students. There are many students in this university from Bangladesh, and maximum of the students are in the FTMK. My faculties. Yeah, there are many students. There are software engineering.
Yeah,
There
this
are
I can see like most of the students they would like to say nowadays like digitalized. So they would like to study in software engineering, IT, or related kind of subject, which is like I think. Prof, could you please give any idea for the students like the job vacancy for IT who completed their like it's kind of job placement because it's the name of technical University Technical Malaysia Malacca. So it's
Mm-hmm.
a sound kind of things the student get like everything in practically. So I think for the
Everything
job,
yes, practical. Yes, yes, yes.
yes. So because it's technical, so it's everything getting practical. So I think the job value in the Malaysia also they are getting good opportunity.
Mm-hmm. You're
What
right.
do you think?
I mean, what we have right now is technical, as I have shared before, is about the skills that you need to gain. So it's a
Yeah.
hands-on situation, applied situation. I think Tausif, I think you already going. Have you go into the computer lab and start to do some design and things? Have you?
yes. I have computer lab class.
Mm-hmm.
And the lab class was very good. I learned many things from this lab, like
Mm-hmm.
database, the cable systems. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, Tausif. So, Prof, I got an inquiry. So it's not coming in my like the highest number of is international students from Indonesia, like 201, and 200 is UAE. So Dubai. So people like prefer. Oh, the Dubai is very nice country. So why they prefer to study in UTM? And I think highest number of I mean UAE students studying in UTM. So are they getting any special things from UTM?
Okay, for Indonesian students, I think
Yeah.
the preference because the Indonesian language are quite similar with Bahasa Melayu that we use over here, the national language. So there's not big gap for the Indonesian students to, to understand, in terms of the conversation among their friends. So they have an option. Either they can speak in English and also they can speak in Bahasa Indonesia. So that's the reason why for the attractions. For
What
Middle
about
East
Dubai? I mean,
students,
UAE.
yes, Middle East students, they are from my faculty, Technology Management Faculty. They love to come to study management from us. We have our MBA program, Business Master of Business Administration, but our Business Administration, Master Business Administration is in technical field. So that's why the
Okay.
students who obtain MBA in Technology and Innovation Management, first one. And second one is MBA in Advanced Operation Management. And we found out that these Middle East students, they're coming here after they learn from us. Some of them would like to stay here in Malaysia because of the environment, because of our job opportunity. That's an attraction because of the Muslim countries, I think.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
makes,
That is one of the things.
it's a
And
very
also the
friendly
food,
Muslim
easily to get the
country.
food.
Exactly. So you can see their comfortability, they can mix around. I mean, Bahasa and also English are widely spoken over here. The third one that coming very soon is a Chinese students.
Oh, that's
Mr. Jose, maybe you can think about it. How are we going to penetrate Chinese students? Because Mandarin also widely spoken here. And the last one will be Tamil, Hindi, for the Indian students. So that's the reason why the comfortability of the languages, the culture, the religious. Malaysia is a peaceful country. And what you say just now, how we deal with COVID, yeah, I'm impressed with what our government has done, how the team has done their job. UTeM, I mean, right now I think it is already being affirmed that all the students will be taken care of. So yes, an attractions for the people. They start to
yeah, yeah.
look at Malaysia.
Regarding the attraction you said, Prof, I could say like the oldest, one of the oldest city in Malaysia is Malacca. It's near to UTeM, so
Yes,
students easily can go the city, can see the view, and one of the best tourist place. A lot of tourists they come to see the Malacca. So the students they can come like anytime. So I'd like to go Malacca, and I can go within 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, I think. So they
yes,
would like
yes,
to
yes.
explore themselves to go Malacca. They have the CBs. They have so many nice places, and also yeah, this is like the students can explore themselves when they
Mm,
study overseas.
correct, correct, correct.
So thank you very much, Prof, for your kind information regarding the students are studying. So hopefully the
Okay,
Bangladeshi student will be the highest in future.
okay. We're
So
looking forward
because
for
of
that.
because of the food, the tuition fees, the environment, yeah, the
Yes,
opportunity they're giving university, they would love to.
yes.
So can I play the UTM video so the students can see what you are talking about like until now? So I think they don't
The
know the university they
okay.
couldn't see. So I would like to show the university the students can see this is the university what we are talking until like 1 hour and 12 minutes.
Yes, yes, please. So before we play the video, I mean, I have to stress that different from other university, UTeM, University Technical Malaysia Melaka, or we call University Technical, differentiate from the other university is because of the hands-on teaching experiences. So you will see from the corporate video later on, is students has the opportunity to operate, to participate, to manage the machines, the devices, the technology, and then this is the one that makes them to expose to the hands-on. They have to really do the work. Really have to experience it, right? Taufik,
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah.
also have this experience before. And secondly, because of these the students' classes that we do not have a lecture hall. Lecture hall which you can accommodate 200, 300 students at one time. Our classes is pretty small, 60, 80, students in one class, and then it has to face with one lecturer or one tutor. That's why the ratio would be one lecturers versus 60 or 80 students. 80 would be the maximum in order to provide the exposure as well as the concentration to deliver a good lecture for the students' understanding. So what you will see from the corporate video later on, you will see where the UTeM comes from. We are established since year 2000. You will see some of the students, they are doing their lab tests. They are doing operating the machines, and they're wearing coat. I think Taufik, you also have your FDMK coat. Is it what color is it? Yellow color, yellow stripes.
No,
The coat.
But I love the UTeM hostel. So when I have been visited many universities hostels. I could say like one of the best hostel in UTeM.
Okay,
So
thank
their
you for that.
facilities, and also you can see the like it's kind of Switzerland. They can see the
Yeah.
hill from the hostel. Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So let's enjoy the corporate video, and then hopefully we are able to see many more Bangladeshi students to come here.
Yeah, we would like
For
to
yes.
apply. So we are here to assist you. We don't take any
Mm,
service charge as NSS
mm-hmm,
Solution, and also we give
mm.
free service. We also help students when they arrive. We assist them for the admission, for like hostel, for other facilities. Even they want to see sightseeing, we help them. So now
Yes.
we are going to show UTeM video.
Okay, please. So Tausif, at the end of the video, there's a graduation ceremony. Hopefully, after this, you will get into it very soon.
yeah.
All the best, Tausif.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching us for UTM. So thank you very much, Prof, for your important time and for your important discussion. So this is very important for the students to get the right information. So, Prof, could you please tell me the admission requirement documents? So then we can finish it. I think that what are the documents the student need to apply?
I think I need your help for this one. My computer suddenly shut down. Do you have the information with you, Mr. Hossein? My computer shut down.
Okay.
Application forms. Yeah.
So admission requirements documents.
Yeah. I need you to help me, please.
Oh, I don't have the admission requirement documents, but I could say, and I can show the cost of the admission and the EMGS, I mean visa process.
Okay.
Okay, right. So I'm going to show the visa process. So how much is the cost for the students? Okay. This is actually the cost, which is not included with the tuition fees. I think this is student can see. Can you see, Prof?
Yes.
I think, yeah, I could make it a bit bigger. Yeah. So this is the cost, like students can see. So for the application, so the application student need their passport information page, HSC and SSC certificate and transcript and white background photo. And if they have IELTS, so they can apply with IELTS, or also without IELTS, they also can apply. So those are the things. So after get the offer letter, they have to pay the EMGS fee, which is called visa processing fees, which is like 2008 ringgit. So this is after getting offer letter to apply visa. The students have to pay direct to the university account, and they have the account number, so student can pay direct to the account, university account from any bank in Bangladesh. And secondly, when the student arrive, they have to pay. This is the registration fees for all international students who have been who want to study in UTM, who want to register. They have to pay that 4,785 ringgit. It's around 80. I mean 94,000 or 95,000 taka in Bangladeshi taka. So this is the international student registration fee, and this fees only one lifetime student have to pay. And they have another fees which is called personal bond. So this is 750 ringgit for any Bangladeshi students, any program. So this personal bond is kind of security money. So the students, they will get refund when they graduate. So the university will refund that money also. So this is the kind of security money to student if any feel any sick or unhealthy, or university arrange for the flight ticket. So this is the for future student if need any help from the university, they use that money to return back or buy flight ticket. So that is all for the admission requirement and the application process. So I think this is the all from my side. So all I asked already got. So thank you very much, Prof, and thank you everyone for watching us.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
this is a good timing, and I could say like a lot of people's, I think they get a clarification for UTeM.
Yes, please. So hopefully, guys, we'll see you in UTEM someday. Then, if you're able to see me, just say hi to me. Maybe it's nice that you tell me that okay, I've seen you on the this session NSS Solution with Mr. Hussein as well as Tausi. So take care, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. That's important, and let's make great things happen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good night. Stay safe and healthy. Have a good day. Take care.
Okay. Goodbye. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Okay.